What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ronda be here, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to have a little one-on-one with you all about how I manifested my life for 2019, how I manifested my first breakthrough on this manifestation journey, on what I was rewarded with, and how speaking positive affirmations daily can help you manifest anything you want to. But before we move forward, make sure you click that red subscribe button and also give me a thumbs up for this video, because everything in this video today is going to be all positive talk. And again, if I was able to help you in any type of way, just make sure you comment down below and let me know. And that will make me feel better about posting more videos about more personal things that's going on with me and how I overcame those. But anyway, let's get right into the video.
I've been searching for some good vibes in real life. I would try, but nothing certain in this life except you will die. So in the meantime, I need some good vibes.
And as y'all know by the title, in today's video, I'm talking about how I manifested my new apartment for last year. And yo, when I hopped on this manifestation journey, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was going through like a bad breakup. I was going through like family problems. I think I was at a low-paying job. I just felt like I didn't know what I was going to do. I just literally felt like my life was like falling into shambles. I guess that's the word I'll use. So I just really felt like my life was over. And at that moment, like, I don't know, I was just thinking all negative. To give you a backstory, like I said, I went through a bad breakup. I moved back in with my parents. I was a single mom. Again, I was at a low-paying job, so I was basically getting paid to make ends meet. I didn't have any extra to basically survive with. I felt like my family was against me. I was trying to hold on to friendships that I really didn't need to hold on to. I was just going through the most, like, beginning of 2019. So to fast forward, when I ran across this lady page that was on IG, I'm not sure how I ended up getting in contact with her, but she showed up on my Explorer page. And when she showed up on my Explorer page, constantly, like, it seemed like daily, like she would be on my Explorer page. And I don't know when, but I ended up clicking on her page and I was just drawn to her page. And she was like my spiritual advisor. She was very free-spirited. She specialized in like a sexy yoga. Her name is Claire Kia, but she specialized in like a sexy yoga, and I wanted to try yoga. So I don't know, maybe I was typing in yoga or something on my IG, but somehow she ended up being more on my Explorer page. So again, I was drawn to her page just by her yoga, how she handled her everyday life, her free-spirited outlook on life. Like, she was just who I wanted to be in that spiritual form. So I inboxed her one day and I asked her, how can I get out this funk I'm in? How can I basically get on the right path? And she responded back. Y'all know how people, when they get up there on like IG and stuff, they act like they are just too up there to respond to people. But yeah, she responded back to me, gave me a little one-on-one, told me a little backstory about herself, and she gave me a few tips on how to start off my spiritual journey. But again, she was by her coins, so she couldn't go too deep into having a full lesson with me. I would have had to pay her to, you know, continue having these daily talks and stuff like that. So anyway, she gave me tips and she gave me what she gave me, and I used that and moved forward with my life. So I just took it upon myself one day to start journaling, which is one of the tips that she gave me, was to start journaling. So I started journaling, and she also told me to start speaking positive affirmations into my daily life. I don't care how bad my life was going. I woke up in the morning, today was going to be a good day. I'm not sure how it was going to be a good day, but I spoke today was going to be a good day into existence. I moved forward to, I was broke. I didn't know how I was going to put gas in my car. I didn't know how I was going to feed my kids. I didn't know how I was going to make ends meet. But I always spoke highly of, I have abundance of money in my bank account. I didn't know where it came from, but y'all, no lie, as time went on, I started, I don't know, it started happening for me. I started picking up more income. So as I started speaking positive affirmations daily, from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep, and blocking all negativity. If something bad happened to me, I tried to think of positive things to outweigh the bad. So anyway, that was just one of the beginning tips that I started using as I started my spiritual journey. I started creating a digital vision board. And the digital vision board was things that I wanted to speak into existence, that I wanted to happen for me for 2019. As in, by me staying with my dad and I had 2 kids, I was like, okay, I'm speaking my 3-bedroom apartment into existence. And as I started researching more on YouTube, you know, more of those videos that help you keep positive energy, you know, help motivational videos, you know, all those type of videos, I started watching those daily. And it helped me when I created my digital vision board. So when I created my digital vision board about my 3-bedroom apartment, I've been real specific on, I needed a 3-bedroom apartment with a nice kitchen with black appliances and marble counters. And no lie, y'all, I'm not making this up. If I had my journal from when I was journaling not too long ago, I could show y'all detail by detail on how I wanted my apartment. So anyway, I manifested my black appliances, marble counters. My kids will finally have their own room. They never had their own room. They always had to share a room. My son is actually 12 now. My daughter's 8. So I've been here since last year, February or March or something like that. So before then, they always had to share a room. So I made sure I spoke that into existence, that they had to have their own room, their bathroom. I wanted to make sure we had a pool, park, fitness gym, like all that. Like, I literally detailed exactly how I wanted my apartment. So again, to speed it up, my daughter's grandmother called me and told me about these apartments that they were building on the south side of Savannah. And for those who know, I've been born and raised on the south. And I was staying like in town. I didn't know anything about in town. I hated staying in town. So while I was staying in town, I always kept telling my ex at the time that I wanted to move from off the side of town. I want to go back on the south side. Like, I cannot stay in town. And back then, I kept speaking. When I moved from where we were staying at, I'm moving back on the south side. I didn't know how. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but it was going to happen. I had to get back on the south side. So back to what I was saying, when I was detailing exactly my apartment, I said it has to be on the south side because I was not moving back in town nowhere. It had to be on the south side. So yeah, I detailed that in there. Like I said, I detailed the gym, the pool, like all that. I wanted to be closer to my parents. And speaking of my parents, like, our relationship was not at its best. And as I was on my spiritual journey and I looked more into manifestation, like what it really meant, I basically understood that I was basically speaking all the negativity into my life, and that's why things were happening. From my relationship with my parents, my relationship with my friends, my personal relationships, like how I was being a mother to my kids, like I was just thinking the worst on basically that I brought all that negativity on me. Because I always thought my parents would never have my back because of certain things that happened. I actually held that over their head. So I always thought, like, since one thing happened and 2 things happened, that it's going to always be that way. And again, by me thinking like that, that's what brought constantly all the negativity on me. So even when it came to my personal relationships, I always thought I needed somebody. I always thought that I couldn't make it without somebody being in my corner. So I depended on that person, and that basically was like a toxic trait of mine, I guess, because I always felt like I needed somebody. I really didn't have that 100% independence. And yeah, I was lost. I'll put it that way. I was lost, like, all around. So by me also speaking that just because I was struggling money-wise, I always felt like I was broke. Like, I always felt like I was broke because I put that on myself, that I was freaking broke. Even though I had a job at the time that wasn't I was working, busting my ass, but I felt like every time I got my check, I always had to pay bills. I always had to pay my dad at the time who I was staying with. I always had to pay him money. It was like I never had money to myself. Why? Because I spoke that to the existence that, okay, when I get my check, it's gone. So again, as I was on this spiritual journey, as I learned more about you speaking it into existence. You thinking it, you're thinking it into existence. So instead of me thinking all these negative things that I knew was going to happen, I had to replace the negative thoughts with the positive thoughts. So as I knew when my check hit my bank account, okay, I got this, that, and the third to pay. I didn't think about that. I just started thinking about, okay, I would have extra to do this and do that. But of course I had to think realistic that I couldn't just be like, okay, I have extra to take my kids to Universal. I knew realistically I didn't have that, but I started thinking small. Okay, I know I'm getting paid this weekend, so I know I have to do this, I know I have to do that, but I'm going to have extra to do whatever extra activity I want to do, like take my kids to the movies or whatever. So somehow my funds will come from out of nowhere. It could be a child support payment that I received. It can be somebody hitting my DM about waist bead orders, that's extra money. It can be I decided to not be lazy that day and just drive Uber and Lyft, that's extra money. So it's just like, once I started thinking positive about my income, I started making things happen. When you manifest something, manifest exactly what you want, believe it, do whatever you got to do to achieve that manifestation goal, and the universe will make it happen for you. My testimony is that I received my 3-bedroom apartment that I was very detailed that I wanted. Of course, there's some other things about this apartment that I didn't add on my list, but like stairs. I did not want stairs, but I'm grateful for my apartment. So if I got to deal with these stairs, then I'll just deal with these stairs. But yeah, I manifested my 3-bedroom apartment and I have it. So y'all, manifestation is real. If y'all don't know about manifestation, if y'all don't know about speaking positive affirmations daily, if y'all don't know about The Secret, I'll say that's what video that started me off this whole, like, everything. Watch The Secret, read the book The Secret, and y'all will see what I'm talking about. And it's not for everybody. Everybody has their own different beliefs. But ever since I've been on this spiritual journey, the way I've been thinking and how I've been carrying myself, how, like, my mind, I just look at things different, it's working for me. So if it's working for me, I'm going to keep doing it. Like, speed it up till today. It's January 2020. And lately, for the past couple of weeks, I say maybe a month, I've fallen off my spiritual journey, but I'm slowly getting back on that. And I'm going to start getting back into manifesting things that I want to happen for me in 2020. I decided to take a leap of faith this year. I'm going to speak more about it when I get into that part of 2020. But for now, yeah, 2020 is going to be a good year for me. So again, y'all, if y'all don't know anything about manifestation, look that word up, Google it, YouTube it, whatever. Ask a friend, see if they know what I'm talking about, and just start studying it. I'm not trying to act like I'm y'all spiritual advisor or trying to tell y'all exactly how to live y'all life, but this is what happened with me last year. From last year to this year, this is what I've been through. I spoke about the different obstacles I had to overcome, but I'm in a better place now. I can actually say I'm able to hold my own. I'm not perfect. I'm still battling demons. I'm still, going through stuff that I'm still going through, but my head is held more higher than it was before. And I love where I'm at. So, I know this video was kind of random, but I want to start having more talking videos with you all. So if I said anything throughout this video that helped you today, make sure you give me a thumbs up and also click that red subscribe button. And if you have not already started following me on my social media platforms, the information is down below in the description box. And y'all, I am new on TikTok. I will be posting a lot of random videos. Like, I'm obsessed with TikTok, so start following me on TikTok as well for those who are on TikTok. But otherwise than that, I just want to thank you all for watching my video, and I'll see you all in the next one.